Who needs therapy when you can just jump a fence to run away from your emotions? Hey guys, thank you for being so patient. Yes, I currently have the plague, but I'm finally getting this video out for you guys. Before we get started, be sure to subscribe because it helps me a whole bunch. Now, let's get to the action. We start the episode with Colton checking out the bed before the fantasy suites as if he wouldn't lose his virginity on a bed of cactuses at this point. Then they talk about extra virgin olive oil, aka virgin joke number 1. Then they're on like the world's most dangerous cliff.
He sets down the blanket and says you never know what's going to happen. They're so close to the water. He's going to push her off? What the heck?
He talks about his tight legs. Virgin joke number 2. I love that when he's talking about the next step with Tayshia, that it like automatically is sex, because like in my head, wouldn't it be like he's going to look at her boobs now? Wouldn't that be like the next step? Champagne popping. Virgin joke number 3. Birds and bees close up. Virgin joke number 4. He literally says he's in love with Cassie, but just falling in love with Tayshia. About his whole like losing his virginity thing, wouldn't it make you mad if you were one of the other girls and like he lost his virginity to one of the girls before your date? Like, wouldn't it make more sense to just wait until the very end to have sex with whoever you pick? Colton says the convo with Cassie's dad was the hardest one for sure, and she's like shaking her head like, yes, like agreed. And he's like, but it was a good kind of hard. And she's like, I mean, yeah, it was good. It was great. I was kind of worried about Cassie's dad showing up because I was like, does he not know that this is like the fantasy suite week? Like, he's just gonna be like, okay, it's great, you know, go bone now. Dudes, I was so upset about this whole thing, mostly because I had Cassie winning this whole thing, so now I just feel like, you know, it's like a big deal in my life. I'm really involved in this.
That is the face of someone who knows something is up.
There was a lot of heartbreak.
No wonder he's a virgin. No wonder he's gonna jump this freaking fence. I thought it was gonna be drama, but it's freaking heartbreak that's making him jump the fence.
Look, like, obviously all this drama with Cassie was really dramatic, but, like, wouldn't you be upset if you were the one of the other 2 girls? Because it's like, you just basically said, I don't even care about the other 2 girls who are here. I would rather not get engaged to you than engaged to one of the other 2 girls. Also, can we talk about how, like, that was so dramatic and I literally was tearing up and I never have emotions and I was actually crying more than I do in, like, a Nicholas Sparks movie? Then, the moment we've all been waiting for happened. The fence jump.
Up, up,
They're in Portugal.
up! He jumped that fence like he jumped the Titanic!
They're in Portugal? They're in Portugal?
There's a random dog.
Yes, but like Loki, what if he gets eaten by a coyote?
We didn't even go in the middle.
Someone communicate with the dogs. Let's do a 101 Dalmatian situation.
Then after all this, you know, to end on kind of a light note, Colton jumps the fence and then he hears a dog in the distance and Chris is like, oh, and he whistles. Like, I'm not sure if he was whistling to attract the dog away from mauling Colton or if he was trying to call Colton with a whistle. But who knows? That was our episode for the week. Hopefully next week I am not sick, but I hope you still enjoyed this. If you did, be sure to subscribe because it helps me a whole bunch. Subscribe.